Greetings there, chap, and welcome to the front. In today's video we'll be looking at a game called Sudden Strike 4, a real-time strategy game set in World War II, which is by far one of my favorite settings in any strategy game or any game that is. Now we will be looking at the German campaign for our first few videos, and I must say I'm rather looking forward to this. Let's take a look at it right now. Now we have played the first mission to get ourselves acquainted with the game, but we'll move on. We will actually play the first mission again just to show you guys, and then we'll move on to the rest of the missions in the campaign. The Battle of Sedan. The Battle of Sedan was fought as part of the French campaign when Germany invaded France early in the war. It was part of Fall Gelb, Case Yellow, an offensive operation through the Ardennes Mountains to outflank and decimate the Allied armies in Belgium and northeastern France and open up a way into enemy territory. To be able to advance freely into France, the Germans had to take the city of Sedan and cross the Meuse River, protected by a defense line of over 100 bunkers and strong artillery. Starting on the 12th of May, armored divisions took the city and attempted to move across the river at Waldencourt, but were lacking sufficient artillery support, so they had to rely on the German Air Force, the Luftwaffe, almost entirely. Outgunned by French artillery, the German forces managed to break the tough enemy defences while the air battle unfolded above them. This victory led to the Axis forces flanking the Allies, soon destroying both the French and British armies on the continent. Alright guys, now we do have a choice of 3 different commanders to use. I think I'm going to go with the Armored Doctrine. Heinz Wilhelm Guderian was a general who was considered a pioneer in armored warfare and shock tactics, as well as the mastermind behind the successful Blitzkrieg. In 1940 he led the armored assault that broke the French defences, leading to the surrender of France, and later commanded the armored assault on Moscow. He was an expert of armored warfare and tactics. Now I do think it's fitting that I use Mr. Heinz Guderian in this battle. Now let's see which one of these abilities I will choose. I do believe that I can only choose one, or I think I have both of them unlocked already. But let's see. Vehicle crew members always survive the destruction of their vehicle, and more effective use of the top hatch increases vision range of tanks up to 38 meters, but makes the tank commander more vulnerable. Now I do believe I've actually got both of these abilities unlocked already, so let me go to next. Now one thing I don't like about this game is that even though I'm playing with the Germans, I can actually hear like an American commander talking to me. Now sometimes you actually hear the voice of a German commander, but most of the times you actually hear a strange American voice speaking to you, even though that American voice would be some German general, for example, which is quite weird. Right guys, if my voice sounds a bit funny, I just want to warn you guys that I am a bit sick. So I might struggle a bit when it comes to speaking, but it shouldn't be too bad. Objective added. Cross the bridge and occupy village ahead. Right. Now it does seem like the game has already put my armored guys and my infanteers and my supply truck into 3 different squads, which is perfect, but I think I'm going to move them together for now. Let's see what we have ahead. Enemies incoming. Move the supply truck a bit back. Everybody move in! Now the infanteers do help, or they actually do help a lot when it comes to sight for your tanks. So it's always a good thing to have a few of them close to your tanks. Now I can actually repair this vehicle, but I don't really see the point. It's going to be so weak, but I think I might just do it. We cover the supply vehicles with my soldiers over here. Infanterie in Bewegung. Alright. Right now it does seem like this tank over here should be sorted, so let me get a few of my infanteers to get inside. Now I'm not exactly sure how many I can use to go in, but let me just see how many I can actually fit.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Ja, Kommandant. Auf dem Weg. Bereit zum Angriff. Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst. Befehle, Kommandant.
Right now my tank, or my new tank, is now part of my group, and I don't think that this thing can actually, my supply truck can actually repair it. Maybe. No, it doesn't seem like it. Which is quite strange. I mean, what is the point of the supply trucks if they can't repair them? Unless I need a whole different truck. I haven't gotten that far in the game to actually see whether or not you get different trucks to actually fix your own tanks. I hope so. I do believe you should find something like that. But let's move these guys a bit closer.
Bestätigt. Zu Befehl. Befehle, Kommandant. Auf dem Weg. Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst. Infanterie in Bewegung. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
So far it looks quite
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
quiet.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
But we have to get to this bridge over here, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have defenses over here, so let us be on the lookout. Keep my soldiers here in the bushes for now. Bring the supply truck up. It's moving, boys, it's moving. Alright, you American trader.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Up, fire, fire, bring the soldiers in. Infantry! Come on, the tanks have moved in all the way, but they have taken quite a few hits, which is not good.
Ja, Kommandant. Befehle, Kommandant. Infanterie einsatzbereit.
Let me bring the supply truck in.
Jawohl.
Verdammt! They managed to blow up the bridge in time. Now we must find another way across the river.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
I suggest you try building a pontoon bridge over one of the fords. Watch out, though. The river banks are heavily fortified by French bunkers. Pay special attention to
Alright, so now I need to go and build a
those units.
pontoon
You won't be able to build a pontoon
at one of these areas. So I think I'm going to go straight up to this area over here, seeing that it's a bit closer.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Ja, Kommandant. Bewegung, Soldaten.
Reinforcements arrive.
Right, so we have reinforcements, which is a good thing. Alright, now I think I'm just going to add my supply truck in a group with my other supply truck. Alright, that's perfect. Let's bring them over here. Let me just pause the game. Oh wait, isn't there a pause button? I don't think so.
Befehle?
Oh yes, right.
Befehle, Kommandant. Jawohl. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
I think I'm going to add these 3 tanks to my current group as well.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
And I'll probably do the same thing with the infanteers. So let me move the new tanks with my older tanks, and then move the infanteers as well.
Bereit für die Schlacht. Bereit für die Schlacht. Jawohl.
Alright.
Feind gesichtet. Bewegung, Soldaten.
Now,
Erwarte
I don't know if my supply trucks can actually help repair some of these tanks. I hope so.
Jawohl.
Because holy shit, they do need some repairs. But I'm just going to move them in a bit closer to actually build that pontoon bridge. But let me move my armor first.
Jawohl. Erwarte Befehle.
Bring my infanteers in.
Los. Ziel in Sicht.
Enemies!
Funktionstüchtig.
Not too many of them.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
Alright. We have the majority of them dead now, so we can... I think I'm going to park my tanks over here to actually defend us from a counter-attack, if that might happen. And then we bring the supply trucks over here to build that pontoon bridge. I think I might bring the infanteers just to... Oh shit, shit, shit. Enemies, enemies, enemies. Is that a guy on a tractor? Oh shit. Kill the farmer! The hell? Oh shit. A few more incoming. I think I might actually keep these tanks over here. Alright. Let's get one of these guys on the job. Right, we have our repair vehicle building the bridge. It's going to take a while. I have once tried to actually get two guys doing it at the same time, and I'm not sure, I don't think it actually increases the build speed, but it does cause a weird glitch to happen where they constantly talk to one another, which is quite weird. And not talk to one another in a good way. It's kind of strange. Like, I might show you guys. If it does happen, I'll definitely show you guys. I do not want it to happen because it's quite irritating and it doesn't want to stop for quite a bit, but I mean, it's not too bad. Alright, our bridge has been built. Alright, let's move them over here. Let's bring all these soldiers over the bridge. Now the question is, should I first bring my armor or first bring my soldiers? I think I'm going to go for armor. Just going to bring them straight through. Let's go, man, let's go. Let's bring the soldiers a bit closer. We have more reinforcements. Let's rather not move them across just yet. Alright, now artillery. Let's see how we can use that to our base advantage. I'm guessing this is the artillery, the assault guns. Don't know why they would say that is artillery, but alright. I think let's put them in a group of their own. Right, it does seem like they are some form of artillery, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna keep this armored personnel carrier with them to kind of defend them. And I might even keep these soldiers with them as well. Just so that they can work as a unit of their own. But the supply wagon... Oh wait, supply wagon, that's actually quite different to the repair vehicle, because the supply wagon... Oh shit, 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 shit! Shit! Let's pause for now. We need to get our guys defended. Fire! Let's try out these assault guns. No need for them. Come back, come back. Right. Now we should actually cross the river quite soon so that these attacks would stop. Right, then let's put these guys in their own group as well. And we move them with the assault guns. Alright, let's cross the river. Tanks first. Then we send our soldiers. And our supply trucks will just hang in the back. Now I think I'm going to actually group these supply trucks, or the repair vehicles and the supply trucks together, seeing that they are one support element. Alright, artillery, should we get you guys in? Yes, I do believe so. And the second group moving with the artillery to protect them. Alright, does seem like we have quite a few bunkers over here, but we should be fine. And then finally we will move in the supply trucks. Now I'm going to actually see if one of these supply trucks can repair our tanks. But we need to move our soldiers in. Okay, assault guns on that large bunker. move these soldiers in over here
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
to come and support these tanks. And we have it. Nice. Let's move our assault guns in to destroy the enemies in the bunkers or in the trenches. Alright, destroy the enemy bunkers and their main defenses. Alright. I do believe the majority of our tanks should still be fine, so let's try and move them a bit down this hill along with our soldiers.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
And we bring the assault guns to this location. Oh shit, wait. We bring the assault guns to the lower location so that they can hopefully fire at the enemy from that distance. Bring the soldiers with them and the repair vehicles. Okay, now the tanks have definitely spotted something. Let's move the soldiers in as well.
Auf dem Weg. Befehle, Kommandant.
Move! Alright, now it does seem like we have another problem over here.
Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen.
Oh shit.
Erwarte Befehle. Infanterie in Bewegung. Bewegung, Soldaten. Bewegung, Soldaten. Ja, Kommandant. Feindliche Einheiten. Feuer!
Okay, it seems like we have a bit of a problem over here, and I'm gonna bring my tanks into support.
Ja, Kommandant.
And most likely the main force as well. Might not be necessary, but I do not want to lose too many guys.
Infanterie in Bewegung. Infanterie in Bewegung. Befehle.
Bring down the building!
Beeilung.
Our guys are getting wrecked.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
We've actually lost quite a few guys
Bewegung. Befehle, Kommandant.
with that escapade. Now I need to destroy this fucking bunker up top, but got no vision on it. Come on guys.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Bereit für die Schlacht. Na los! Bestätigt.
I'm gonna try and get some of my guys back to full health. I don't know if it's gonna work. There's only one way of trying. Let's see if he's gonna heal as many guys as he possibly can. Alright, so let's put my artillery on the bunker over here.
Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen.
Oh shit, they can't shoot it. That's quite bad. I think I'm gonna move my tanks in around.
Auf dem Weg. Bestätigt. Bereit für die Schlacht.
Come on guys, you have to have something that can destroy this. My guys are getting killed out there. Let's move them down. Come on tanks, you have to take this thing out. This is getting quite bad.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
We're losing quite a lot of guys. Let's put a few guys in here. Supply trucks are still fine.
Auf dem Weg. Bestätigt.
This bunker is destroying everything.
Kommandant. Ziel zerstört.
Alright, at least our tanks are starting to pummel it.
Funktionstüchtig. Jawohl. Beeilung. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Einsatzbereit.
Let's move our guys out of there. I don't think they need it there anymore. Get out, boys!
Jawohl. Das wäre einer weniger.
Alright. That did cost us quite a few men. Let's get our soldiers inside the buildings as soon as possible. Let's move our tanks in
Zu Befehl.
and our artillery.
Jawohl.
Artillery!
Befehle. Zu Befehl. Bereit für die Schlacht.
Right, it does seem like we have quite a few guys down this area over here. Now I don't know if it's necessary for me to actually kill all of the soldiers in this area over here, or should I just move in and take the objectives, because I think that might be the best thing to do,
Jawohl.
because we are losing quite a few guys. Right, let's move in.
Auf dem Weg! Ja, Kommandant!
Erwarte Befehle.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Right.
Erwarte Befehle. Befehle? Feindliche Einheiten gesichtet!
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
We need our infantries here ASAP.
In Bewegung. Erwarte Befehle.
Koordinaten, Kommandant?
Befehle?
Befehle, Kommandant?
Infanterie meldet
Okay, now it does seem like I might need
Kommandant! Ja, Kommandant!
some refueling.
Zu Befehl.
Okay, supply vehicle, let's get you on the fueling. There's actually 2 of them that require fuel, so let's get to that.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
Sie reparieren und füllen nach. Befehle? Jawohl. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Hier kommt der Nachschub.
Alright, we still need 1 more tank refueled.
Auf dem Weg! Befehle?
Right, we have all our tanks refueled, they are ready to go, and we are getting rather close to our very first objective bunker. So I think we send our soldiers in, bring artillery quite close.
Beeilung, du befehlst in Sicht!
Okay, it does seem like they've got some heavy artillery as well.
Koordinaten, Kommandant? Jawohl.
Okay, our tanks really have to push. Push, man, push!
Bereit für die Schlacht. Bereit für die Schlacht.
Okay, I'm gonna get my soldiers to focus on the enemies in the trenches, but it does seem like they've all died, so let them occupy the trenches.
Bereit zum Angriff.
Okay, now it does seem like we have quite a heavy barrage happening from over here.
Ja, Kommandant?
Okay, the first bunker has been destroyed. Now I think let us move upwards, seeing that there is a threat
Bereit für die Schlacht.
for us as well. But I first need to get my supply or my repair vehicle repairing one of my broken down tanks. So let's get to that.
Sie reparieren und füllen nach.
But so far I think everything's going pretty good. Alright, we are ready to move out. I think we're gonna
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
bring our armored division over here.
Kommandant?
Send our soldiers closer to this building right over there and bring our artillery in as well. Now this squad only has 2 more guys left, so I might just actually have them merge, but they're probably going to die quite soon. Move our supply trucks in. Oh shit, not so close.
Na los!
That's close enough.
Befehle?
Bereit zum Angriff. Löscht sie aus!
We need to get those tanks on that large artillery bunker. There should be enough. I'm not going to risk my soldiers.
Koordinaten, Kommandant. Bereit zum Angriff. Kanonen einsatzbereit. Sie zerstört.
Let's bring the artillery in.
Befehle, Kommandant. Befehle, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Der Feind.
Behind you!
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Feuer eröffnen. Sie zerstört.
Right, we have one more bunker to destroy, so let us do that. We're going to move through this safe area that we've actually taken over, just to play it safe, because we are losing quite a few soldiers at the moment. Keep the supply trucks safe. I do believe we should be fine. Right, now we do have a few tanks that's running out of fuel, so let me actually resupply them before they move out. Now the supply vehicle actually just came close to some of these emptied out tanks, and I saw two guys actually running from the supply vehicle straight to the tank like they are doing now, so it does seem like the game does passively refuel and resupply your units. You just have to make sure that you get them close enough to a supply truck or a repair vehicle, which I think is pretty awesome, especially in a faster paced game like this. I'm not saying this is a very fast paced game, but in a faster paced game like this you don't really have time to micromanage your supply trucks and your vehicles, so I do quite like that. Alright, let's attack that final bunker. Should be quite straightforward. Let's move the artillery in nice and deep. Get the soldiers in the woods over here. Artillery here to sort out the guys inside the bunkers. And those two brave soldiers can just give some eyesight right over here. Let's keep the supply trucks at the back. Let's keep them over here. And then let's see how it goes. Right, we do seem to have a bit of a problem over here, but not too heavily of a problem. Let's use the artillery. Okay, they've already sorted that out. There's another bunker straight over here. Let's get the artillery on that. Okay, that should be sorted. Now to finish the bunker. Let's get the soldiers into the trenches. Let's get the supply wagons close so that they can start doing their job while the fire is happening. Objective complete. Alright. You have achieved an outstanding victory today. The pathetic French will not recover easily from what they've lost. So here comes a few crazed out tankers. Alright, cool. Victory! Steel wall bronze. Deflect 3 consecutive hits with a tank. Right, so that's not the best score, but I mean that is decent-ish.
Wednesday, May 15th, 1940. Voll Gelb. The term resonates through the ranks of my men like some God-given destiny. The OKH's plan to push through the Ardennes and take the French forces by surprise seems to have been a great success, and has inspired every Wehrmacht soldier to do his best against the herb find in the west. Our attack on Sedan was a crucial part in this. Of course, the Luftwaffe was a tremendous help in this operation, but the bulk of the work was, as always, carried out by our troops on the ground, especially by Hermann Balk and his men of the 1st Rifle Regiment. I'll never forget how he charged ahead and crossed the Mars in rubber boats under fire to establish that beachhead. Crossing the Mars was child's play. I think every single one of my men made the right decisions, and we scored a decisive victory. Guderian joined us after the first Mars crossing, and Balk greeted him, shouting, "Joyriding on the Mars is forbidden!" Crazy fellow. But even he thought the Guderian's tactics worked well here. Anyway, we won. And each day we're pushing the French and their British friends back a bit further. It seems it will only be weeks before this war is over. We just need to close the trap to the channel and France will be ours. I have orders to proceed to Arras to secure our flanks.
As you guys have heard, we have won the Battle of Sedan quite properly, if I have to say that myself. And on the next battle we'll be doing the Battle of France. Now I'm very much looking forward to that, guys, but that'll only be on the next episode, in which I really hope to see you guys there. But until then, guys, I'll see you on the next battlefield where we fight the France for France. Keep well, guys. I'll see you in the next one.